HorseManDon with you here on the backside at Delta Downs, where this morning I caught up with trainer Brett Brinkman. He scored his 500th career win as a trainer last Saturday, and it came in a huge race, the Jean Lafitte Stakes, with a horse named Jack The Umpire. I caught up with Brett this morning. We talked about his career and his horse that has a lot of talent. All right, Brett, you get win number 500 the other day. I was going to ask you what it felt like, but you didn't know you got it, did you?
No, I knew I was getting close, but I really didn't realize that that was the 500th win.
Yeah, so what did it feel like? It came in a big stakes race with Jack the Umpire. Just tell me how excited you were for the horse and the race, regardless of the 500.
Well, I was very excited for the horse. I mean, we've always felt like he was a nice horse. We were fortunate enough to breed him and raise him. Mr. Ladner and I, and he, we kind of felt this. He had a little bit of a talent and so forth. His mama was a very special mare for us, and just bringing him forward and getting him to get the job done was a big deal for us.
Now, you had an off track you had to deal with the other day. Went to the front. You recently added blinkers. Was that where you wanted to be?
No. When the draw came out and we looked at the PPs and so forth, we just kind of felt, I talked to Tommy about it, you had to kind of forego your long range plans and just go with what was going to work, we felt that night. And, we felt like he had plenty of speed. We felt like he'd be up in the race early, and instead of getting trapped down on the fence or something, crazy happening that we couldn't maybe overcome, we just went ahead and went to the front.
That race is a little more special because you bred the horse, right?
Correct. Yeah. When looking back at it and realizing it was my 500th win, I'm not kind of into that kind of stuff, but it is, after the fact, it feels pretty good.
Yeah. How good do you think that horse is? He ran up the track at Monmouth in the Sapling, but that was a tough race. He's won 3 out of 4 now.
The Monmouth race, I'd love to draw a line through it. I just don't feel like it was his fault. We were at a kind of a time in his life where he was growing and changing, and we asked him to do something that he wasn't ready to do. I just kind of carry the weight on that spot, but he could be any kind of horse, Don. He's got speed. He seems like he wants to go far enough. That track was very pulling the other night. After the race, I know everybody kind of said that he was backing up at the end of it, and even Tommy said he got a little heavy on him the last part, but everybody was swimming behind him, so it was a pulling racetrack on everybody.
Yeah. Where do you think he might go next?
Right now, I think where he's at in wins, having won 3, and I think we have to go probably to the LeCompte or some race like that.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah, it is.
You're gonna find out really what he's made of, won't you?
We're gonna find out whether he belongs with that group or he belongs a notch below that group. We're just gonna have to see. We know he's fast. We feel like he can carry some distance with it. But when you step up against those horses, they all can, and they're all fast. So.
And he's still got room to grow as a 3-year-old, right?
Yeah, we think he's going to change some more. So we're looking forward to that. His mother really developed well into her late 3-year-old year. Body wise and stuff. So. Now
the other day you got win number 500. Do you remember win number 1?
I do, actually. I do remember win number 1.
And that, what year was that? 19?
That was in 84.
84, wow,
yeah,
what a
yeah,
career.
I trained for a brief stint early on for just my family, basically. And then I had a long break where I worked for a big farm in Ocala and then worked for myself in Ocala and didn't have any race horses. And then started back really just running horses 10 years ago.
Yeah, so it's time to start working on the second 500.
There you go.
Maybe Jack the Umpire can get you there with some big wins next year.
There you go, we hope.
All right, well, congratulations on 500. We'll watch Jack the Umpire, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.